Welcome to Path to Real English. Today, we're talking about something every person experiences, no matter where they live or what language they speak: human feelings.
Oh, I like this topic already. Feelings are part of our everyday lives. We feel happy, nervous, excited, tired, disappointed, and sometimes we don't even know how to explain what we're feeling.
Exactly. And that's why today's lesson is useful. If you can talk about your feelings in English, you can have deeper conversations with friends, classmates, coworkers, and family.
And sometimes knowing the right English phrase can make a big difference. Instead of just saying, "I'm good," you can explain what's really going on.
By the end of this episode, you'll know several natural ways to talk about your feelings and respond when someone shares theirs.
So think about this. How are you feeling today? Happy? Tired? A little stressed? Write one word in the comments.
And if you enjoy learning practical English with us, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Path to Real English.
Great. Let's talk about feelings in a simple, natural way.
Let's start with a very common mistake. When someone asks, "How are you?" many learners automatically say, "I'm fine." That's correct, but it's not the only answer.
Right. In real conversations, we often describe our feelings more specifically. For example, "I'm really happy today." "I'm a little nervous." Or "I'm feeling tired."
Here's a simple structure you can remember. I'm feeling plus an adjective. For example, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling worried. Or I'm feeling relaxed.
You can also say, "I feel," plus an adjective. For example, "I feel happy," "I feel nervous," or "I feel lonely."
And there's a small difference in feeling. I'm feeling tired often sounds like you're describing your current condition. I feel tired can sound a little more general.
Let's give some everyday examples. Imagine your friend gets a new job. You might say, "I'm really happy for you."
Good one. Notice that we say happy for you. We don't usually say happy about you. The expression happy for someone is very natural.
Here's another situation. You have an important exam tomorrow. You could say, "I'm a little nervous about tomorrow."
Or maybe you've been working all day. You can say, "I'm exhausted. I just want to go home."
And if something great happens unexpectedly, you might say, "I'm so excited."
Now it's your turn. Imagine someone asks you, "How are you feeling today?" Answer out loud with one complete sentence.
You could say, "I'm feeling relaxed today," or "I'm feeling a little tired." The important thing is to practice saying it, not just reading it.
So remember, I'm feeling and I feel are simple, useful ways to talk about what's happening inside you.
Exactly. You don't need complicated English. A few natural phrases can help you express yourself clearly.
Now, let's go a little deeper. Sometimes we don't want to say exactly, "I'm sad" or "I'm angry." There are softer and more natural ways to describe those feelings.
For example, instead of saying, "I'm very sad," you can say, "I'm feeling a little down."
Feeling down is a common expression. It means you're feeling sad or less positive than usual.
Imagine your friend didn't get the job they wanted. You could say, "Hey, don't be too hard on yourself. It's normal to feel down after something like that."
That's a supportive sentence. You can also ask, "Are you okay?" or "Is everything okay?"
And if someone says, "I'm stressed," you might respond, "I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it?"
That's more caring than simply saying, "Okay."
Let's demonstrate a short conversation.
"Hey, you seem a little quiet today. Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm just feeling stressed about work.
"I understand. Do you want to talk about it?"
Maybe later. I just need a little time to clear my head.
That's a great expression. Clear my head. It means taking some time to relax and organize your thoughts.
You can use it after a stressful day. I need to go for a walk and clear my head.
Here's another natural phrase. I'm not feeling myself today. This doesn't necessarily mean you're sick. It can mean you don't feel normal emotionally or mentally.
For example, I'm not feeling myself today, so I might stay home tonight.
Quick practice. Imagine your friend looks worried. Ask them a caring question.
Try saying, "Are you okay?" Or, "What's on your mind?" Both can sound natural, depending on the situation.
And here's a useful tip. When someone talks about their feelings, don't immediately try to solve their problem. Sometimes they simply want someone to listen.
That's true. Another tip is to use a little or a bit when you want to make a strong feeling sound softer. I'm a bit worried sounds less intense than I'm extremely worried.
And remember that your tone matters. Are you okay? With a warm voice sounds caring. The same words with an angry tone can sound completely different.
So, the main idea is simple. Describe your feeling, listen to other people, and choose your words based on the situation.
Let's look at feelings in everyday situations. At school or work, you might feel nervous before giving a presentation.
You could say, I'm kind of nervous about the presentation, but I think I'll be okay.
Kind of is very common in casual English. It means a little or to some degree.
With friends, you might say, I'm really excited about the weekend, or I'm a little disappointed that you can't come.
At home, maybe a family member asks, "What's wrong?" You could answer, "Nothing serious. I'm just tired."
Notice how natural that sounds. You don't always need a long explanation.
There are also useful phrases for positive feelings. I'm relieved means you feel better because something difficult or worrying is finished.
Like when you finally finish an exam. I'm so relieved that it's over.
Another useful phrase is, I'm proud of myself. You can use it when you've achieved something difficult.
For example, I spoke English with a stranger today, and I'm really proud of myself.
That's a great sentence for English learners.
And here's a speaking challenge. Say this out loud. I was nervous at first, but I felt more confident after I started.
Nice. Now change it to your own experience. Maybe you were nervous before a test, a meeting, a trip, or a conversation.
The structure is simple. I was nervous at first, but I felt more confident after.
So when you're talking about feelings, remember that natural English isn't always about using difficult words. It's about choosing the right simple phrase for the situation.
Exactly. Simple words can express big feelings.
Now, let's talk about a few common mistakes. First, learners sometimes say, I am boring, when they mean, I am bored.
Oh, that's a funny one. I'm boring means other people don't find you interesting. I'm bored means you don't have anything interesting to do.
So if you're sitting at home with nothing to do, say, I'm bored.
But if someone says, your stories are boring, well, that's a little painful.
Another mistake is saying, I'm agree. We say, I agree. Agree is a verb, so we don't use am before it.
And one more. I'm exciting versus I'm excited. I'm excited means I feel excitement. I'm exciting means I make other people feel excited.
Here's a quick correction exercise. Which one is correct? I'm boring or I'm bored when you have nothing to do?
The answer is I'm bored. And remember, mistakes are normal. Every English learner makes them.
Absolutely. Don't wait until your English is perfect before you start talking about your feelings.
Practice makes these expressions feel natural.
Let's do a quick choose the correct sentence activity. Situation 1. You just finished a difficult exam. Which sounds natural? A. I'm relieved it's over. B. I'm relieving it's over.
The correct answer is A. I'm relieved it's over. Relieved describes how you feel.
Situation 2. Your friend looks sad. Which sounds more caring? A. What's wrong? B. Why are you sad?
Both can work, but what's wrong is often a simple, natural way to check on someone.
Situation 3. You're going to a concert tomorrow. A. I'm exciting about the concert. B. I'm excited about the concert.
Definitely B. I'm excited about the concert.
Now, say one of those correct sentences out loud.
And here's your final challenge. Create one sentence about your own feelings today. Start with, I'm feeling, or I feel.
Don't worry about making a perfect sentence. The goal is communication.
Exactly. If people understand what you feel, you're already using English successfully.
Let's quickly review what we learned today. We learned how to describe our feelings with phrases like, I'm feeling tired, I feel nervous, and I'm really excited.
We also learned natural expressions like, I'm feeling a little down, I'm not feeling myself, and I need to clear my head.
And we talked about mistakes like, I'm boring instead of I'm bored, and I'm exciting instead of I'm excited.
So remember 3 important things. First, keep your sentences simple. Second, choose expressions that fit the situation. Third, don't be afraid to speak.
Your feelings are personal, but talking about them doesn't have to be complicated in English. Start with one simple sentence every day.
So here's our final question for you. How are you feeling right now, and why?
Write your answer in the comments using one of today's expressions. And if this lesson helped you, please like, share it with another English learner, and subscribe to Path to Real English. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember that you don't need perfect English to express yourself. You just need to start.
See you next time.